It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Welcome to Brewers baseball. Bottom of the first in our very first game of the season. Charlie Blackmon up at the plate, and he's going to pop that one to shortstop, and that is out number one. So, easy out. Let's get on to our number 3 hitter in Nolan Arenado, which I'm a little nervous for this at bat because he had an MVP season last year. Even though he didn't get MVP, I would say he had an MVP season. So here we are in the 2-2 count to the slugging third baseman, and that's going to be a strikeout on a picture-perfect changeup.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
So here is Jonathan Villar, who had a pretty good season last year. He comes into this at-bat on a 3-2 count from Rockies ace John Gray, and he's going to hit that into the gap with his speed. I think he's going to round second. Yes, he does round second. Goes into third on a lead-off triple. What a way to start a season. That was pretty good. So here comes Domingo Santana. Last year had 11 home runs, 32 RBIs. Let's see if he can get an RBI to start off the season early. Here we go, 2-2 count. He's going to hit that one past Nolan Arenado at third, and it's 1-0 already with no outs. So here comes Eric Thames, who is getting a chance, obviously. We all know the story, came over from Korea, having an exceptional season with the Brewers. Can he do it in our Brewers franchise? That is what I'm hoping for. He watches the fastball out of the zone, and now it's a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch from Gray, and he crushes that one. Get out of here, baseball. And it's just going to drop right at the wall, and Domingo Santana read this one all wrong, and he is going to get thrown out at third. So Thames gets the double, but no RBI. So here comes Travis Shaw now with 2 outs. He crushes it. Let's be honest, I thought it was a home run, but the center fielder is there to catch that for out number 3. So here we are at the top of the second with Trevor Story up at the plate. He has got a 3-2 count on a fastball. A very questionable ball 4. That looks like a strike to me. But here's Mark Reynolds. Here's why I say that it looked like a strike. Same exact pitch, just called for a strike the very next pitch. So, I mean, questionable call from the umpire there, but Mark Reynolds is going to strike out on a slider, so it's 2 outs to Para, and I think he's going to strike out 2. No, he's actually going to hit that to the second baseman. Easy throw over the first, no strikeout, but it is a ground out. And here we are in the top of the third. Charlie Blackmon back up with 2 outs. Here's Junior Guerra with the throw, and that is going to be fouled off into the stands. Next pitch on a 2-2 count and with 2 outs. And here is Junior with the wind-up throw over the... Oh, that's not looking good. Can we get over to it? Yes, we do. Out number 3. And easy, painless inning. So here we are at the top of the 4th now. DJ LeMahieu up with no outs. and he does not swing. He takes the ball number 4, and now no outs to Nolan Arenado. And he is going to hit that one over to Travis Shaw. Travis Shaw to the second baseman, over to Thames. And that is going to be a double play at the right time. Great defense from the Brewers there. So it's 2 outs with 2 strikes to Carlos Gonzalez. And this is a very dangerous spot, but he strikes out, and we get out of the inning after the walk. Great pitching by Guerra here. So here's Eric Thames back up. He's 1 for 1 with the double early on. I believe it was in the first inning. So here we are with another chance to do something with Thames, and he's going to hit that right back up the middle past the diving Trevor Story, and that is a single for Eric Thames. Now here comes Travis Shaw. He's going to hit that one to the first baseman, Mark Reynolds, but the throw is way off, pulls Trevor Story off the bag, and everyone is safe on what could have been an easy double play. And now Broxton up, and he's going to hit that one past the diving DJ LeMahieu. Thames is rounding third, and it's going to make it 2-0 on an RBI single for Keon Broxton. So here's Jet Bandy now with 2 outs, runners on first and second. Big opportunity to bust this lead wide open. Can Jet Bandy do it? The answer is no. It's going to hit that one up to the pitcher for out number 3, but we do get a run, so it wasn't all bad.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
Yeah, it's the 5th inning, 2 outs with no hits for the Rockies. So Guerra is pitching a diamond, and he gets him swinging on the changeup, and here we go, 1 strike away from going through 5 innings with no hits. He strikes out, throw to Jet Bandy over to first, and that is out number 3. So no hitter through 5, and here is Guerra up, and he is going to help himself out hitting as well. What a game. He's throwing a no-hitter, plus he gets a hit. Great day for the pitcher. So here is Ryan Braun with
there's a swing and a drive. Get up, get out of here. Gone.
and that was a home run to dead center field for Ryan Braun as we get this lead even bigger. So now it's 4-0. And the way Guerra is pitching, I don't think it's going to be a problem for the Brewers to get the win here after Ryan Braun straight crushes that pitch to center field. Great hitting there. So here is Alexi Amarista coming in to pinch hit with 1 out in the top of the 6th. Here is the pitch from Guerra, and that does it over the head of Eric Thames, and that is the Rockies' first hit in the game. So we give up the no-hitter. Hey, still phenomenal pitching. 1 hit through 6 innings. There's nothing else you can ask for from your starting pitcher. So now 2 outs with DJ LeMahieu, and yeah, he was the hitting champion for a reason. There is the hit right back up the middle. So runners on first and second with 2 outs for Nolan Arenado, who's got a strikeout and is 0-2 on the day. So here's the pitch from Guerra, and that one's going to be taken outside for another, I would say, questionable call. So here we go. Pop up to the right fielder, and that is going to end the inning. So no runs for the Rockies still, but they do get their first 2 hits of the game. So here is the bottom of the 6th with Keon Broxton back up, and he strikes out, and the Rockies did bring in a reliever, so the reliever comes in and gets a strikeout. So here is Orlando Arcia, and he's going to strike out as well. So 2 pitches out of the zone on 2 strikeouts. So here is Jet Bandy, and 2 strikeouts on him as well. Let's see if he can get a hit or something, or is he going to strike out the side? That is going to be a changeup. So he holds on, And here we go with the next pitch, and that is going to be a strikeout on something out of the zone. So 3 pitches out of the zone, and that's 3 strikeouts. Not the way you'll want to do things.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Jordan Walden
now pitching
out
for the
from
Brewers.
The bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. To see another one.
We bring in newly signed reliever Jordan Walden to relieve Guerra, and he gets a strikeout to Carlos Gonzalez. The reason we had to bring in the reliever, even though Guerra was pitching a shutout, he had 100 pitches already, and then we get Trevor Story to strike out, so 2 straight strikeouts for Jordan Walden. He's coming in pitching pretty dominant. So here's Mark Reynolds. He's already got a strikeout in the 5th. Let's see if we can strike out the side. Yes, we do on a changeup. Man, we are pitching very well in this game. Here is Jordan Walden now back up in the bottom of the 7th, and look at this. That is the first time I've ever played a game where I've got 2 hits with a pitcher. That is insane. 1 with the starter and now 1 with the reliever. But here comes Jonathan Villar, and that is going to be a single past the diving Mark Reynolds. So look at this. The runners advance on a wild throw. So here is Domingo Santana. He's already got an RBI in this game, and he is going to hit that one over the right fielder, and that is going to be a bases clearing single because he gets thrown out at second. So he's got thrown out twice. I think he might want to try to stay put from now on. So here's Garneau, and that looks like a routine play for the right fielder. Well, this happens. It hits off his arm, and Garneau's going to come into second with the error. It's not a hit, but it does affect us because here's Charlie Blackmon. The runner moved over to third on a sac fly, and Blackmon legs out a bases infield single, and it's 6-1. So I'm not worried because we're up by 5. So here's bottom of the 8th now for Jet Bandy, our last chance to get a hit. And it's the last chance for Jet Bandy to get a hit. Travis Shaw got his first hit of the game early on in this inning, but Jet Bandy strikes out on a nasty slider. And here comes Carlos Torres just to finish out the game. No save situation, so here is the pitch to Nolan Arenado, and that gets him striking out on something out of the zone. So that is 1 out. Here's the next batter, Carlos Gonzalez. He's going to pop it up to Eric Thames, and 1 more out away from the Brewers winning opening day. So here's Trevor Story. That pitch is out of the zone. Did Trevor Story hold up? No, he didn't. That is a strike 3, and the Brewers win. Thank you everybody for watching. We had a great episode. Hey, make sure to like button, subscribe if you're new, and I am out. Thank you so much for watching.
That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
6-1, the final tally today. Junior Guerra gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.